Whoa, donuts.
I got you one.
Yeah.
I wanted to get you two. They gave me some free donut holders. Now you can have these on the right.
Look, that's one donut.
Which one? Go ahead. You need a plate. Here. Here you go. You can eat it. Tell Mom it has M&Ms.
Ooh, yummy.
And I got mixed.
No, minute. What's the matter? Whoa.
What, Mama?
Yeah,
On the
but
donuts.
you scratched
Hey.
the car.
Quit telling Mama and everything.
You want me to have a donut too?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have a donut too.
No, pink one, Mama.
You want me to have a pink one? I'm more of a blueberry gal. Yeah, bud. Oops. Dad moved it.
Yeah, it was in the way. We're not moving. Yes.
Set these aside for later. The water.
Tuesday. Croissant.
What?
Yeah. Volleyball area. I don't know, it's nice. Anyway, they were, I guess, home with the grandparents. Excuse me.
No, you. Right. You can have another donut, Bubba. So this morning I wanted to show everybody the top medications that have drastically changed my son's life in such a positive way. Luke has a significant amount of different diagnoses. The top things that we are overcoming by the power of the blood of Jesus and medication, thank you for doctors as well, are seizures and hypotonia, and dystonic movement, which is involuntary movement, which can also be misconstrued for seizures as well. The medications that have completely transformed his life that I advocated for 2 years for, and then he finally got on, and it has cut his seizures in half, is this little thing right here called Epidiolex, the fancy term for medical marijuana. Epidiolex has been a life-changing medication for my son. He's now at 2 these a day, 1.4 mLs, and his body weight is 29, fluctuating 30 pounds. So this is Luke. You make sure this little thing is clamped right here. This thing we get not from our DME company, we actually get this from our pharmacist. You click it on right there. You open this up. You shove this onto the end. you unclamp, push it in, clamp again because you don't want it to come out, and then you close it right here. Yes, Bubby, you can have another donut. Another life-changing medication for my son are these eye drops, but surprisingly enough, they're actually not eye drops. Well, we don't use them for eye drops. We use them for his spit, for his secretions. He has an overwhelming amount of secretions, and I'm gonna show you. So as you can see, he's very slobbery, lots of drool going on. So with this, all you do is literally 1 drop into the mouth, preferably when there's not a lot of spit in there. Ew. You're supposed to try to get it behind the tongue. My Luke doesn't open his mouth like that, so we take what we can get, and it actually dries up the secretions for him and makes it not be so overwhelming. This here is a mixture of a good amount of different medications and vitamins. Ones that I wanted to show y'all and do for this morning: clobazam, seizure medication. He only does half a tablet of that 3 times a day. Vitamin D, calcium, sodium bicarbonate. He has to be on a balance of different medications, vitamins, because he is keto only, and so we have to make sure that his bones are still growing, although he does have a diagnosis of osteoporosis as well. Keep it going. I do the dissolving method, so I kind of shake it up a bit, and then again we're going to put the medicine in the port, so you just make sure this is clamped here. Open it up, twist this on. There's actually a lot of air in here, so I'm going to close this back up again. I'm going to push some of this air out like this, because who wants air in their tummy like that? Make sure this is clamped. Twist this on there, unclamp it, and just slowly push it through. Is that funny? It's funny. And I go back and forth with it to make sure the medicine's kind of like getting all in there. Then you close it like that, close this up, open it back up if you're gonna start a feed, and then let the feed just flush it all the way through. Runs through this line, and it'll push it through. You'll watch it. Those bubbles are actually medication, it's not air. And then whatever medication might be left over in this, if I'm doing a dissolving method instead of a crushing method, then I will draw this up with some more water for his flush that he's about to get in the next hour and a half. We also have his nasal spray, very simple. I like to pre-spray it, kind of get a little priming into it. And that's 1. And that's 3. And that's 2. Secretions are already starting to thicken up. This works in like 15-20 minutes. We have suppository. I'm not going to do this on film, but he does take 1 suppository a day. Keeps him very regular, at least 2 to 3 stools a day. I keep Luke on his tummy because in the mornings he has, again, just an overwhelming amount of spit. It frustrates him, and so he kind of starts to spasm, and which can send him into seizures, and so I try to keep him very comfortable, and he's most content just like this. Also, I'm sure a lot of people are wondering what this thing is. This is from a bed sore, so underneath it he has a bed sore, and so this little piece right here just kind of has been keeping him from healing it, but also preventing it from getting worse. Share your story with people. You say hi. That's all for today. Bless you.